What's up, bro boys? Today's video, we're gonna go over some drag and what not to do while you set your drag. A couple mess ups that I did, I just want to share with you guys. Again, these are my tips. These ain't tips for everybody. You don't have to take these tips, but you know, the new generation, I just want to give you guys some tips and show you guys what's going on with the fishing. Well, I'm just gonna run over these tips real quick, guys. Shout out to all my friends that asked me to do this video. Love you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. You got me to 700 subscribers. Can't wait to reach 1,000. I'm still waiting, guys. But anyway, let's go over this video, guys. Let's just dive right into it. All right, guys. So I have a small 500. These go really big to like 1,000 to 2,000, you know, and so on. I'm using a small one for you guys just to demonstrate. I'm just giving you guys these tips again, guys, because these are kind of my fails that I messed up on. I had to practice a couple more times and eventually I nailed it, guys. So I just want to share this information with you guys. So let's start off by using lures and spoons. I wouldn't set it tight. I wouldn't set it really loose. I would set it just right in the middle. What that's going to do is if you get stuck to a tree, it's not going to break off. The bad part about it is if you do catch a good fish and he bites on it, you can set the hook and it might bounce off because the slack in the line. I like to keep it just in the middle. So this is the reel and this is the knob that you're going to be using. So if you turn it, it gets loose. And when it gets loose, the fish can take it. Sometimes you want that because if the fish is fighting, you can feel it in the pole. If the fish is fighting too hard, you kind of want to keep it loose because it'll snap off. What I would go with is tying it and pull it. See where you get that medium fill where it's not tight and it's not loose. So get it right in the middle where it's not loose and it's not tight. Where you can pull it and it's easy. Now, you guys are using power bait. Now, power bait's different. You just throw it out there and you wait for a bite. So if you're gonna do that, I suggest going kind of loose. Not super loose, but kind of in the middle towards the tightening. So if I would do power bait, guys, I would do it kind of looser than the first time. Remember, guys, the first time was a little bit more hard. It was a slow pull. This one's kind of easier. It's easier to pull. So what that's going to do is if the fish bites on it, it's going to pull and get stuck. If you have power bait out there, usually the power bait, if you guys ball it up in a small circle and they bite on it, you hook at the top and it's easy to see, guys. You can't miss it. Kind of loose, not too tight. And that right there is how I know how I get my bite, because not only is my bait out there, but my rod's bending. And when I see that bite, it's already locking in. You hear that drag going off? Not too tight, guys, because if you guys have it too tight, it's gonna snap off. You're gonna see your pole pretty much just bend like this and just straight back up just like that. You don't want to make that mistake, guys. You don't. I made it before. You don't want to make it. So I get a lot of questions on I'm snagged to any tree out there and I'm stuck. What should you do? I like to tighten my drag and kind of put the pole in the downwards position and pull on the rod and the line at the same time. That usually gets out the snag. Or I'll lift the rod all the way up, try to like pop it out and reel in as fast as I could just to get my power bait back. If you want to get your bait back, that's my tips on how to get power bait back. Just lift up the rod, guys, and just reel in super hard, especially if there's a lot of cover in the way. Just get that bait right back in. If you're using a crankbait, you're using a big jig or anything like that, and you're pitching them and the bass bites, usually you want your drag kind of loose and not too tight because it can snap off easy, especially if it's a big bass. They're more aggressive. They tend to shake their heads and jump out the water and make a splash, and that's how you end up losing one. If you guys need any help, just go down in the comments and drop a comment, guys. If you guys use it and it works, let me know, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you can, guys. Send it to a buddy, somebody that barely started fishing. Send it to them. I get in the next giveaway that we have coming next month. See you guys fishing.